Hello friends, today we are going to solve 30 most important multiple choice questions of class 10th NCERT based syllabus. So let's start with the questions. The first question is, identify the correct statement among the following with respect to the plant hormone. So we need to identify a correct option which has a correct plant hormone with its function. So the first option is cytokinin promotes wilting of leaves. As per we know, cytokinin promotes cell division and not wilting of leaves. So this option is wrong. The next option is auxin inhibits stem elongation. As per we know, auxin inhibits the growth of a plant and not stem elongation. So this is also wrong. So the next option is abscisic acid inhibits the growth of a plant. This is correct because abscisic acid inhibits the growth of a plant. The last option is gibberellin promotes the falling of leaves, which is also wrong because gibberellin promotes the growth of a plant and not falling of leaves. So as per the question, we got the correct answer as option C, which is abscisic acid inhibits the growth of a plant. So let's go to the next question. That's nothing but a heat producing device should be used in an electric circuit. This device should have what? So it has been asked that a heat producing device is there and it is being used in an electric circuit. And this device should have what? The amount of whether the resistance should be high or melting point should be high, or resistance should be low, melting point should be low, or both should be vice versa. Let's see the options. The first option is a high resistant and low melting point. This is wrong because it doesn't require a high resistance and low melting point. The next option is low resistant and high melting point. This is also wrong. And the third option is high resistance and high melting point. And the fourth option is low resistance and low melting point. So the correct option is the high resistance and high melting point. As per the question, this option is the correct option as because the heat producing device requires a high resistance and high melting point. So let's go on with the next question, that is the third one. Observe the figure. The image formed in the figure is what? Is it real? Is it inverted? Or is it virtual? Or is it erect? Or it is diminished or enlarged? Let's look at the figure. So the object which is placed at a distance from the mirror, the object is AB, which is over here, and then when the scattering of light takes place, the rays goes towards the mirror and gets refracted. So this is ray 1 and this is your ray 2. First ray goes and gets refracted towards the mirror and comes this side, and the next ray goes from the center of curvature and then goes back. So the image formed is over here. This image is real, inverted and diminished. The reason it is real is because it's formed in front of the mirror and not behind the mirror. So the option is A option as because it is real. Real, it is there in two options. So let's see whether option A or option D. So the next thing is the image is inverted. So even inverted is there in two options. The third condition is diminished or enlarged. This image is diminished as because it is too small and it's not enlarged. So it goes with first option. The third question's answer is first option, that is real, inverted and diminished. Let's go to the next question. Reactive metals are good reducing agents. They've asked whether reactive metals are good reducing agents. Let's go through the options. PbO plus C gives rise to Pb plus CO. This is wrong because Pb is not a good reducing agent. The next option is 3MnO2 plus 4Al gives rise to 2Al2O3 plus 3 Mn. So this is right because manganese is a good reducing agent, and so this is the correct option. Now let's start the next question. That's the fifth one. The question is, the traditional method of sustainable natural resource management is. So the thing they've asked is, they've asked the traditional method of sustainable natural resource management. We need to find the traditional method for the sustainable natural management. So the first option is following the water harvesting method. Second one is using fossil fuels abundantly. Third one is preventing overgrazing of cattle in forest area. And fourth one is none of these. So the traditional method amongst these four options is following water harvesting method is the traditional and the best method. So let's go to the next question. That's your sixth question. The sixth question, the group of compounds which are in homologous series. They have asked a group of compounds which are, so we need to find the homologous series amongst these options. Take an example where C and H is there. Let's take the second option where carbon is 1 and then H is 4. And so the next series needs to be carbon as 2 molecules and hydrogen as 6 molecules. And this is how it is so called as homologous series. So the option which is right is CH4, C2H6, C3H8. This is the correct option and it is the correct series of homologous. So let's observe the next question. That's the seventh question. Observe the following table. It's a direct answer one, which is nothing but multiple choice, match the following wala question. So the first match is reverse the direction. The one which reverses the direction is so called as commutator. And the second one is safety device, that is nothing but a fuse. And third one is detect the presence of electric current, that is your galvanometer. Galvanometer detects the presence of electric current in a circuit. And so let's go to the next question. That's your eighth question. It's an equation. So let's solve it. CH3CH2OH in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 gives rise to CH2 double bond CH2 plus H2O. They've asked us to find which type of chemical reaction is this. So the first option is neutralization reaction. Second one is dehydration reaction. Third one is addition reaction. And fourth one is none of these. So it is nothing but the dehydration reaction is the right option because it gives out water. And let's read the option. Dehydration reaction because H2O is removed from the reactant. We have removed out H2O from the reactant and so it is so called as dehydration reaction. Let's start with the next question. That's your ninth question. The question says, significant role of stomata in transportation is 2. So what is the major role of a stomata? Let's read the options. First one, create upward pressure. Second option, absorb chemical. Second one is absorb carbon dioxide. The third one is release oxygen. Fourth one is perform transpiration continuously. We know that the stomata helps in absorption of carbon dioxide. So that's your right option. Ninth question, the option answer is B, that is your absorb carbon dioxide. Let's go with the next question. That's your 10th question. That's your hydrogen gas is not liberated when a metal reacts with concentrated nitric acid. That's your question. And then the answer of the question is option C, nothing but oxidizes hydrogen to form water. And so the option for this answer, for this question, the option is oxides hydrogen to form water. Let's continue the next questions in the next video.